What's up, guys? This is OmegaLiar, and today I'm bringing you a pretty actually nice gameplay here with the Scar H, all gold, second prestige, mastered, using the MMS and a silencer. And I was pretty psyched when I got this gun. It's by far my favorite looking gold gun that I have so far. And out of my gold guns, the SMR, Type 25, Scar, and B23, plus the combat knife, this one definitely looks the best. I would say following it, probably the B23. But I'm really psyched about this gun. It's a lot of fun to use, and I've already done a Scar tips and tricks commentary. I'd say the only thing I've left out of that commentary is that one of the best reasons to use the Scar is it has by far the fastest reload of any, I think, primary in the game. You can test me on that, and that's without fast mags, and that's simply because you can YY cancel it, sprint cancel it, or any kind of cancel it as soon as you put the mag in at about 1.3 seconds for a 2.4 second reload. So you can actually cut off almost half the reload, and that's a huge reason to use the Scar. But I don't want to talk too much about the Scar, or the MMS, or any of that stuff. I've done all that before. Today, I actually want to talk about the DLC that dropped today as we speak. I don't have it quite yet. I intend to get it. I really want to get it, actually. It looks really good. But I wanted to talk about the Peacekeeper, the new gun in the DLC. And I have to tell you, I am worried about it. And I'll tell you why. As described, it is a hybrid assault rifle and submachine gun, and there's nothing wrong with that. I have nothing against that. It sounds like a pretty good idea in theory. But if you look at the way they describe it, it might not be as good, at least for balance issues, as we think. It's going to be a high mobility weapon, 100% speed, submachine gun running style, pistol, whatever you want to do. And it's on top of that going to have long range, but limited short range effectiveness. And that means a few things. That means that it's probably going to be a 4-shot kill. I can predict that right now. It's not going to be a 3-shot kill, otherwise it'd be too effective up close. It's probably going to have a moderate to slow rate of fire, and it's probably going to have moderate to very light recoil. I can predict all of these things right now. I can test myself afterwards. I'll put like some kind of note to see if I'm right or not. I'm pretty sure I'm right. And that is an issue, and I'll tell you why. If you have a high mobility weapon with long range like that, you already are outclassing 2 of the assault rifles, 1 of the LMGs, and that's not good. That means the Scar will be useless. The M27 will be useless. And I honestly can't remember the difference. I think the MK48 will be useless, because that's the long range one. I can't remember the LMGs exactly. LSAT and MK are pretty similar. But, yeah, so that's just not a good thing. Because the M27, that's a low mobility, well, not low, moderate mobility, slow fire rate, fairly high damage at distance gun. And it's very, very good at distance. It's got practically no recoil. But if you're going to replace that with essentially the same thing that has high mobility, what is the point of using the M27 if you can just run around a little bit faster and basically the same benefit? Now, on top of that, let's talk about the Scar. The Scar is a high damage, high recoil, moderate mobility, long range weapon. But again, why would you ever choose the high recoil, high damage weapon over a moderate recoil, moderate damage, high mobility weapon? The fact that you can move around the map faster actually really does increase every aspect of your game. And then, on top of a high mobility weapon, if it is bad at close range, you can always just throw in a stock. And the stock attachment will give it close range ability. So I have to genuinely say I'm a little bit worried about the Peacemaker as it's described. And I'm sure we'll figure out tomorrow with the influx of Peacemakers that we're going to see, we can confirm or disprove my suspicion. But as it stands right now, I'm worried. So, take this whatever way you'd like. That's just my opinion, and it may or may not be fact, but we'll see. Chances are it's going to have some rebalancing. Rarely do they get a weapon right, and that means that they're even less likely to get a new weapon right if they're throwing it in amongst the miss. So, that's all I can say. The gameplay is pretty nice. I go 23-2. I have an orbital V sat in my pocket, and I don't use it, but I can promise you the second half of this game, I do absolutely nothing productive with it. I get about 9 kills and no deaths afterwards, so it's not interesting to watch. but we do absolutely destroy this team, and that's not really interesting to watch either. We basically keep them triple capped and then we hold them to 41 points. But anyway, pretty nice gameplay. Enjoyed getting it. I enjoyed my gold scar. Hopefully you enjoy it too. And also, hopefully the Peacekeeper won't be anything out of line. As always, if you like this video, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next commentary. Thank you for watching. I appreciate, well, all inputs, and that's about it.